Good morning, everybody.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to welcome everybody sincerely to the office. You know, I know that this is a good day for a lot of people. I know a lot of people are stressed and strained with anguish over some resolution on this situation. So I would say it's a good day for them, it's a good day for the city. You know, our administration has taken a lot of pride coming in now almost 5 years and trying to take on the wicked problems, solve problems, which in many cases involves change. And change is always difficult, okay? And when you start talking new and different, you know, people have different reactions to that. When we start talking about modernizing the city, people have different reactions to that. But yet we have to go into the future, we all know that. But anytime and every time we can protect what's great about Hawaii, I can promise you that is the top of that line as a priority. When we get into balance in housing and conservation lands, I promise you there's no compromise. So housing is a big priority for us. You're going to hear from some really good people on this. I'm just really proud of the fact that we're going to get $1.7 million from the Clean Water and Natural Lands Act to buy nearly 4 acres and bring this to a resolution that needs to be brought. A lot of people work hard on this. A lot of people cared about this. This is about a community. This is about doing the right things. In moments like this make me feel exceptionally proud to be mayor of Honolulu. So I don't know who comes up and follows me. We're going to hear from some very talented people on this. So nobody gave me a program, right? I was just on a phone call with a guy in Munich at the airport. So that's why I was running late. And he was late catching his flight from Warsaw to, it's crazy, but I'm right here ahead of time to get briefed on this. So, who's
We're going to invite up Elizabeth Riley, Mayor.
Okay, Elizabeth Riley, you're right.
Aloha, I'd like to invite Dylan Ramos and Kendrick Chang up, please. My name is Elizabeth Riley. I'm founder and president of Livable Hawaiʻi Kai, but you'll know it's serious as Livable Honolulu. That's the population place name of our organization. Livable Honolulu has been so blessed and fortunate to have been a benefactor of the Clean Water and Natural Land Fund. We have, for over 15 years, benefited from this fund in protection of Hāwea Heiau, Keawawa Wetland, and the epic Ka'iwi Mauka. These lands are protected for us here and now, but then also for future generations. And then we've been so fortunate and blessed to have been able to work with an amazing, resilient organization, ʻāina. But before I continue, allow me to introduce the future leadership of Livable Honolulu. These are both fabulous Kaiser High School graduates that have been with us since then and are now in their professional careers. So I thought it was really appropriate, and thank you so much for obliging me for inviting them and sharing this momentous moment, because both of them have also been working hard to protect the most important last piece of the puzzle of Paikō Ridge, and that's this area here. The beauty of the save of this, it's that it's been in the making for over 10, 15 years, and that Kupa'aina or Kulia'o, people of that valley, came and formed an organization and knew that it was their duty, and they stepped up. And then the city came and understood their vision and had faith and supported it. So it is just momentous, it's fabulous, another super cool story, and very, very powerful for the community. And I want to thank all of you so very much. And in addition to that, I want to say that lands like this and the process like this is empowering for community. And the city is just amazing in how it has been very, very supportive. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You made that from the Hāwea.
Yeah.
What days are both?
I apologize for not having it kind
No, it's
of.
all good. Hello, everybody. You know, I'm so happy to be standing before you guys today, announcing that we got this done. The previous owner wanted to dig into the mountain and destroy archaeological sites, possibly putting these houses in danger of rockfall. And I met with Waipo Parker, the Correa family, while I was walking door to door, and they asked me to help out. And I said, okay, I'll do my best. It took us 5 years to actually get, over 5 years to actually get this done. Not until the mayor stepped in with the new director of Department of Housing and Land Management that we got it done. Just a few months ago, I was told this is still gonna take a couple of years. But when the mayor stepped in and OJ stepped in, it got done in 2 months. So thank you guys so much for actually doing the work, hard work, and getting it done. Mahalo to Elizabeth Riley, who actually worked with us to get this whole parcel all the way through the highway done. And you community members who are here to support Kendrick Chang, you two, everybody moving together to get it done. So really good things happen when we work together. So I'm happy to be here and enjoy and celebrate this wonderful day. So mahalo, mahalo.
Well, John, Director Love. Thank you. Okay, from one of these. Spring here.
Hello, everybody. You know, there's been a lot of great things said earlier, and I just attribute to the hard work of the community. Kupaina, Kuli'o, and Livable Hawaiʻi Kai, Hui, and also the Department of Housing and Land Management. So, in the leadership of the mayor and Chair Waters, I just want to say that protecting lands like this, which is kind of this transition between the urban area and our watershed lands, preventing it from further development is really important to our future. I look at this activity today as something called intergenerational stewardship. It's really the generations of today taking actions to help make sure that the future generations will have available water resources and environment, the culture that very important to our community, that'll be available to future generations. So intergenerational stewardship. And like the Kanaka always says, so think about this in 7 generations. So I just mahalo everybody for this action. This is an important step. And let this not be the only step. Let's look for other opportunities to preserve these vital lands, these important lands for our future, for the generations to come. Mahalo nui. Aloha, everybody.
That's like, see that yet. But yet. And this is in the schweiken. Yeah, then I read.
Aloha kapo. My name is Wailupe Parker, and I'm the president of Wailupe. And we're proud that through this acquisition and our perpetual conservation easement that we can finally protect and preserve the last remaining parcel of Kalapa'o Mall or Paikō Ridge. I come from a large family in Ohana that's resided in approximately 9 acres of land in Rio for over 100 years. And we've been generationally raised with a profound sense of kuleana for the ʻāina. And for generations, this ʻāina sustaining life and culture. And its preservation is more than a legal agreement. It's a kuleana that we take seriously. And this event ensures that Kalapa'o Mau remains a living landscape and it's one that continues to teach, to nourish, and inspire future generations. Kupaina Kuli'o is humbled to carry forward this responsibility to restore our terraces, our forests, and protect our water sources, and to reconnect the people with the land through traditional practices and education. This journey, it's been a long one, and we couldn't have done it alone. And we're deeply grateful to all the people that's supported us along the way. It's too many to name, but I want to take the moment right now to thank, first and foremost, Keawawa, for all our glory, for our success belongs to him. Tami Namihara from City Budget Fiscal, City DHLM Director Kevin Ajay, Deputy Kat Tashner, Tam Gwen, Refon, Telepono, and Danielle. Clean Water and Natural Lands Advisory Commission, hi, thank you. Kuli'o and East Honolulu community, including Kuli'o Valley Vistas 1 and 2, and the Dodge Foundation. The mayor and our council members, thank you. Chris Kramer, not here right now, but from Honolulu Fish Pond Heritage Center, he was there every step of the way. Especially want to thank Council Chair Tommy Waters and Elizabeth Riley from Livable Honolulu. Words can't express how much we appreciate your support helping us get to this point. So thank you. I want to thank our Rizohan and Kuli'o. You know, they've always been here with us, supporting us through thick and thin, and never stopped believing in us. Last but not least, I want to thank my board, Angela Correa-Pei, Stammer Reeves, and Pohai Ololoa. Their commitment has been unwavering, their dedication, their time, and you know, it's been invaluable. We couldn't have done it without each other. So thank you. Thank you everybody for letting me speak here today. I appreciate it. It's another piece of our diminishing land resources trying to be protected and preserved in perpetuity. So mahalo. It's a great day for Malamaina. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Kevin O'Jay, I'm the Director Designate of the Department of Housing and Land Management. And great words already spoken, but I would be remiss if I didn't take the opportunity to personally thank all of the important folks that helped us to get to this point. First and foremost, we want to thank Chair Pokara, Commissioner Fawn, Commissioner Tanamoto from the Clean Water and Natural Lands Commission. I want to thank from our corporate council team, Don Rosie and Marilyn Ushijima. From the Department of Housing and Land Management, I want to thank our Deputy Catherine Tasher, Keith Suzuka, our Executive Assistant, Rianne Fong and Tam Nguyen, who are our Clean Water and Natural Lands specialists. And really a special thank you to our leadership and to Chair Waters for his personal leadership in stewarding this process to get us to this point. These look like small lands on the maps, but these clean water and natural lands easements, these conservation easements that we try to craft and put together are extremely important. They take a long time to complete because they last forever into perpetuity. They're very, very important lands. This particular acquisition will help restore and sustain watershed lands, which is extremely important. So they take a long time to complete, and they take the leadership of everyone that's been involved in this room to get them done. The Department of Housing and Land Management is the city's newest department. We have a tremendous responsibility not only to build more housing on the city, and we're trying to direct that housing along the rail line where we have infrastructure to support it. We also have the unique privilege of being the stewards of the Clean Water and Natural Lands Fund. And the responsibility, the duality of that responsibility of keeping the country and keeping the city is something that we are deeply proud and grateful for. So we appreciate that. So I want to thank you all for being here today. We're happy to take any questions for anyone that's spoken, or myself or the team. We're at your disposal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you walk through just how you got the land and how much it costs, and who is I think there was a mainland developer involved? Who's been involved the longest? It's been a long time. Do you want to take that one, Elizabeth? Or?
Sure.
This mainland developer
That was good.
owned all of the Paikō Ridge, including that parcel. So this parcel was destined for development, and it was entitled, and it had development plans. It was very contentious at the Keawawa neighborhood board for about 10 years. During the pandemic, when the ridgetop was in discussion about being protected by livable Honolulu Hui, ʻāina o Kuli'o engaged in a conversation with the landowner about this parcel. We were interested in the ridgetop. This was a different parcel. So there was discussions with the landowner. I think at one time, Council and Waters even jumped in on the phone call. So through the pandemic, the ridgetop was protected. This piece wasn't included at the time. But then we went ahead and added it to the acquisition. It made it easier and cleaner. But at the same time, a multi-pronged approach was used, and ʻāina and the city were already looking and doing all the vetting necessary for the funding. So by the time the ridge was protected, this parcel right here was already committed to and approved and vetted through the commission. And then it just kind of sat there while, as we had heard, the important work of making sure the easement was perfect, because this is in perpetuity. occurred. And here we are today. That's pretty much
Sorry,
it.
how much?
So this is 1.7 million,
1.7 for how many acres?
just under 4 acres now. Exactly, that's the same price that the developer had asked back then. Actually, they wanted more, but Kupaʻaina offered and brought them down. They wanted over 2 million, I believe, but Kupaʻaina was able to get them to 1.7.
And the funding came from what fund? It was
Clean water and natural land.
which is overseen by DHLM. Yes, but no. Thank you.
Ready? Very well. Good. Anybody else? Any questions? We're gonna take some pictures. I guess.
Yeah. How many?
Can I just say one other thing? It's something political. I have to do this. But since Tommy was so kind, I have to just say his head and I'm So I've been working with Tommy Waters for 5 years now. It's a piece of work. It's really a car to get back. But, you know, in the 5 years, he never come in and looked at me. He sat down and just stared at me and said, we have to do this now. And I can tell you that meant a lot to me. So Tommy, you said a lot for you. Give me some nice words up here. You start.
Thank you.
Good job.